Hi everybody, this is a new lecture in grammar. Today we have post determiners. We said that we have determiners and they are classified into 6 classes, and what comes before the determiner is a predeterminer. And what comes after the determiner is called what? Post determiner. Now, what are the post determiners? They are items which follow determiners but precede adjectives. So they come before adjectives, okay, and after the determiner. You see? So they are called what? Post determiners. The place of the post determiner now is between the determiner and, after the determiner and before the adjective. This is what the post determiner. And in the what precede adjectives in the pre-modification structure. And include what? What are the types of post determiners? We have, for example, numerals. Numerals are post determiners. They are post determiners. And what else? Quantifiers. Also they are post determiners. So post determiners are classified into what? Numerals and quantifiers. And the numerals, they are classified into cardinals and ordinals. They are classified into cardinals and ordinals. Good. Look well. Cardinal numerals, they are, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are what? From 1, which can occur only with singular count nouns. So what do we say? We say, for example, 1, 2, 3. These are what? Cardinal numerals. The ordinal numerals, for example, first, second, third, these are ordinal numerals. So these are cardinal and these are ordinal numerals. For example, he has one sister and 3 brothers. Now 1 and 3 are what? Cardinal numerals. Clear? Other example, the two blue cars belong to me. 2 blue cars. Okay? 1 sister, 3 brothers. Now these numbers are what? Cardinals. Sister and brothers and cars are head nouns. What comes before is what? Before the head noun, directly before the head noun in this example is adjective, right? And there is what? Determiner, and 2 post determiner. You see, where is the place of the post determiner? After the determiner. The 2. Okay? Why do we call them post determiners? Because they follow the determiner. So the determiner here is what? The. Okay? And cars is the head noun. You decide where is the place of the determiner and where is the place of the post determiner and where is the place of the adjective throughout what? The head noun. You have first to decide the head noun. So there is determiner, 2 is post determiner, blue is adjective, and cars is the noun, is the head noun. 1 sister, okay? 1 sister is the head noun, and 1 is what? Is a post determiner. Where is the determiner here? Where is the determiner? The determiner here is what? 0. Okay? The 3, what? You can say for example, the three brothers. You can say the three brothers. In this way, the is what determiner and the three is post determiner. You see? And here in this example, also 3 is post determiner, and the determiner is what is absent, so it is 0 determiner or 0 article. It is called 0 article. Clear? 0 article, we decide that it is 0 article when it may take an article, but we did not use it. When the noun may take an article, but we did not use it, so it is 0 article. You can say the three brothers, the one sister, and so on. My three brothers also, this is determiner. You can say my three brothers, my one sister, and so on. Ordinals or ordinal numbers and general ordinals, for example, first, second, fourth, and so on. So what do you say? You say the first 3 planes were American. The first 3 planes. Where is the head noun now? The head noun is planes. Okay? Good. There is what? Is a determiner. First is what? Is a ordinal number or ordinal numeral. 3 is what? Cardinal. Cardinal numeral. Both of them, 3 and first, both of them are what? Post determiners. They are post determiners. Something important here you have to remember, that when they come together, I mean when the ordinal and cardinal numerals come together, so we have to put the ordinal, we have to put the ordinal before the cardinal. This is important. So we have to say first 3. We do not say the 3 first. The 3 first. Okay? So the ordinal comes before the cardinal, and the cardinal comes after the ordinal. This is important in writing what? In writing the numerals, when the numerals come together. Right? Good. Now we have also, for example, his last 2 books. His last 2 books. Also, last is what? Ordinal. And what? 2 is cardinal. 2 is cardinal. Books were novels. We can say his 2 last books were novels. We can use last. Last may come after or before the cardinal number. This is only last. You see? Only last. Now we come to the second type of what? Post determiners. Of post determiners, they are the quantifiers. The quantifiers. So what do we say? We have 2 small groups of closed system quantifiers. There are 2 small groups of closed system quantifiers. What are they? They are, for example, many and few and several. Many, few or a few, and several. These co-occur only with the plural count nouns. Only with the plural count nouns. The second group, much and little, co-occur only with non-count nouns. So when we use much or little, we use them with non-count nouns. When we use many, few, several with count nouns. Which type of count nouns? With the plural. This is important, right? Good. We come what? To the examples concerning many, okay, many, few, and several. and then we come to what? Too much and little or a little. Okay, look well. We say, for example, he took what? A few biscuits. You see, he took a few biscuits, or he took few biscuits. He took a little butter, or he took little butter. You see, sometimes we use it with a, other times without a. Okay, good. When we use it with a few biscuits, we say what? We say it means several. Now few here means what? It means several. When it is without a, few means not many, not many. When we say a little, here a little means some. When we say little, means not much. Okay, so these are according to the different meanings of what? Of a few and little. We come to other examples. For example, we say the room contained plenty of students. Plenty of is another what class of phrasal quantifiers. Okay, of phrasal quantifiers. Let us first take the examples about little and many, many and a few. Look at these examples. For example, a little bird was singing. A little bird was singing. Okay, many an ambitious student. Many. These are exceptions. Please read these notes as exceptions for what? A little and for many. For enough, for example, here we have enough. Also, it is a quantifier. There are not enough chairs. There are not enough chairs. The quantifier enough is used with both count and non-count. Okay, here many and a few can be used predictively in formal style. So you say his faults were many, and many has the additional potentiality of functioning as a predeterminer here, as a predeterminer. Okay, so these are what? These are exceptions for the rule. What is the rule? The rule that quantifiers are classified into two groups that we talked about, and they are what? Some of them come with the plural count nouns, and the other come with non-count nouns. For example given here, the few words he spoke. The few words he spoke, okay, were well chosen. Were well chosen. Where is the post determiner now? The post determiner is a few. Where is the head noun? The head noun is words. Where is the determiner? The determiner is the. So the is the determiner, few is post determiner, وأي نوع من الpost determiners quantifier. And words is what? The head noun. There hasn't been much good weather recently. أيضا words is what? Plural count noun. Plural count noun. There hasn't been much good weather recently. Where is the head noun? Where is the head noun? Weather. Weather is the head noun. Good is what? Adjective. Much is what? Quantifier. Okay, and it is post determiner. Where is the determiner? You can say, for example, there. Okay, it is a determiner. There hasn't been much good weather. Okay, or it is yes, I think it is there, or it is absent. Anyway, So whether here is what? Whether is what? Is an uncount noun. Is an uncount noun. Okay? Okay, there here is not a is not what? A determiner. There is not a determiner. No, the determiner is what? Absent. Okay, the determiner is absent. It is zero article. Okay, so this is a very important note. Now we come to other type of quantifiers. Now these are two types of quantifiers: many, few, several, and much and little. Those come with non-count nouns. Those come with the plural count nouns. Right? We come to other count nouns, which are what? They are called, with some other quantifiers, they are called phrasal quantifiers. They are called phrasal quantifiers. Look well. The phrasal quantifiers, for example, plenty of, a lot of, and lots of. Those occur equally with non-count nouns and with the plural count nouns. Example, the room contained plenty of students. Students, count noun. Count noun. Okay, plural count noun. The room contains a lot of students. Plural count noun. What is the plenty of and a lot of and lots of? They are quantifiers. Quantifiers. What do they work? They are post determiners. They are post determiners. Where is the determiner? The. Here is the determiner. The is the determiner. Right. We come to other group of also of what? Of phrasal quantifiers. They are what? For example, a great deal. The room contained a great deal of money. A great deal. Also, other quantifier. A good deal of money. The room contained a large quantity of money. A large quantity. The room contained a small amount of money. You see? So, this is what? Also in this, what these expressions, a great deal of, good deal of, large quantity of, or quantity of alone, small amount of, or amount of, these are also what? Quantifiers. Okay? And what? Some of them are restricted to what? Non-count nouns, because you know that money is a non-count noun. Other group of what? For example, the room contained a large number of students, a great number of students, or a good number of students. In all these examples, also we have what? Post determiners. Which type of post determiners? It is the quantifiers, right? These are not a phrasal. In this example, what? Great, for example, a great number of. When you say a great number of, it is a phrasal. When it is a great alone, it is not a phrasal, because you know that the phrasal quantifier, which it is what? A quantifier which is made of not of one unit, but of two units. This is the idea of what? Of the phrasal. Good. Now we come to what? To types, or the classification of the phrasal quantifiers. Phrasal quantifiers are classified into these types. For example, general partitives and typical partitives and measures. You see, phrasal quantifiers are classified into these types: general partitives, typical partitives, and measures. So, for example, in general partitive, you say two pieces of news, a bit of news, or an item of information, or an item of furniture. In most of these cases, these nouns are non-countable. non-countable. When you add a quantifier, which is partitive quantifier, they become like the countable. They become like the countable. So you give what? You give a type of news. 2 pieces. Now news are classified. Okay? They are classified into pieces. And you talked about 2 pieces. Information is classified. Okay? So it is a bit of information. Furniture also is classified. So in this case, when you add these quantifiers, the non-countable noun will be like the countable, because you classified it into types, like for example, the French wine and so on. You know, the wine cannot be pluralized. You see, it is singular. But when you say, for example, the French wine and the British wine, and it will become what? Wines, then, because they are types. Typical partitives also. For example, you say a slice of cake, a slice of cake. This is partitive, typical. This is typical, and this is general. Slice of cake, a roast of meat, a few loaves of bread, and a bowl of soap, a bottle of wine. You see, these give what they give. What they give a quantity. That's why they are called quantifiers. Okay. Yes. The last type of these quantifiers is what? For measures. A pint of beer. You see? You say a pint of beer, right? And a spoonful of medicine. A spoonful of medicine. And a pound of butter. All of these what? Refer to what? To measurement, and these are what? Quantifiers. They are used as what? As post determiners. This is the end of our lecture today. Thank you, and see you in the coming lecture.